YouTube into the app. Go live here. Awesome, I'm live. Hello, content creators. Oh, let me turn this down. Okay, cool, we're good. Hello, content creators. It is Eugene Bush with E-Tre Productions coming with another live with a special guest tonight. Y'all gonna get so much good game tonight. It's gonna be amazing. Hello, Instagram. So you're gonna see me looking at multiple cameras because there's a lot going on here in this space today. We are actually in Winston-Salem, North Carolina for the Black Theater National
Black Theater Festival.
National Black Theater Festival.
National Black Theater Festival.
What he said. Okay. We're here for that, and yep. Welcome, Ash. Welcome. We're gonna be talking all things content, and so I thought it would be amazing to bring on the super dope Chester Gregory, who is an amazing artist and entertainer in his own right, and has been making tremendous strides on social media. And I've seen the entire transition, right? And so we're going to go through the whole journey to make sure you guys get some good, valuable game on how you can make this happen as well, all right? So we're going to get Chess into there you are. We're going to get Chess on IG so you all can see him. It says you have no request. Did you request?
Yeah, I'm pressing it. It's not letting me do it. IG's been glitchy.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I'll try it again.
Okay. Invite to join. Oh, I can invite you. There you are. All right, guys. Again, sorry about that, but we have Instagram, and we also have the app going. Yep.
There we go.
All right. So, okay, cool. I still hear myself. What do I hear myself?
It doesn't go all the way down. It doesn't go all the way
out. All right, well, let me put my earphones in.
Hey, what up, y'all? We're
Yeah,
going to be talking about, is it helpful? It's about the creative process.
Okay.
With the homie, oh, there he is twice. Watch out. Look out.
I'm in both.
Now you twins.
Unless he doesn't.
What's up? Never mind my naked face. I'll tell y'all more.
It does. He's twinning. It's so weird. All right, sorry YouTube. We're getting this thing together here.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, cool. All right, so I can hear myself a little bit over there, but that's fine.
All right.
All right, cool.
So let's get right to. Hey y'all, what's up? Questions about content creation and.
So listen, just to set people up, here's what's happening, guys. Thank you so much, Instagram and all of Chester's followers and E-Tre Productions followers. You are taking a sneak peek into the Content Creators app. I go live once a week to talk all things content and how folks can take advantage of what's available to us today with social media. So Chess knows that I've been on this kick for a long time. I'm a production guy. I've been doing production for over a decade. And in the last maybe 5 years, we've been taking social media so super serious. And I was a firm believer that people, especially entertainers and artists and actors, can use it as a viable means to accelerate their careers. But a lot of folks looked at social media as, oh, that's just something that kids do, or that's something that my children do, that people don't actually make money and do anything online, right? But today I have an amazing artist. He is one of those traditional, true, real actors, real talent, who said, fine, Eugene, I'm going to listen to what you got to say. And really, twin, I see you.
Oh, you can see me?
He said, I'm a real actor, and I want to utilize the social media network to build my channel. And so that's what we want to hear from today. So introducing you all to Chester Gregory. Thank you so much for joining us in Content Creators.
Of course.
Appreciate you. All right. So I need for you to tell folks who you are, right?
They're saying it's echoing.
Is it echoing? Can they hear it? Is it echoing bad? Like, can you hear? You have the best. It's best horoscope content.
Can you hear? Thank y'all. Can you hear? Can you hear us okay?
What up, Gio?
Maybe.
I got my volume down.
It might be coming from me. Do you still hear the echo now? I know there's like a 30-second delay, so you're going to see me ask this question 30 seconds ago. Peace, what up? Tay, what up?
I'm wondering if it's echoing because they're hearing you in my ear. Because I can't turn that down. Is it echoing so bad that you can't understand what I'm saying? Maybe that's the kind of the point. Gio, let me know. Is it echoing so bad that
I got an idea, y'all. I'm going to solve the echo problem. Because this ain't Echo Park in LA. Oh, I'm here all week.
Kendra said still echoing.
Hey, I think I have a solution for the echo problem. We can get to your questions and see what you all have to say about the creative process. Yeah, I got an idea.
It's even more about the creative process. It's about, I want all those folks who are artists. I mean, I've got people who are real actors, real entertainers. Oh yeah, that'll probably do it. Who are like, yo, I can't do social media. That it doesn't work for me, right?
Okay.
We're gonna see why.
Is it still
why it works? Go ahead.
Sorry, is it still echoing? Tell us. Is that better?
You guys gotta talk to us. Tell us if it's still echoing. I see hearts. That means I think that's okay.
Tell us, is it still echoing or no? Is that better?
Thank you for tagging people. I know this is not E-Tre quiet. Thank you, Gio. I appreciate it. No echo now. There it is.
No echo. Boom.
Okay,
Solved.
cool.
All right.
All right, we're good.
Yeah.
Okay, your camera set up. You good? Because it's kind of wobbly. I'm just gonna put that down in the back there. See that?
I'm just gonna hold it.
No, just put it right there. There you go.
Yeah, I still gotta hold it. This thing. I got it. It's fine. Yeah.
All right. So, Chester Gregory.
Yes.
Twin, please tell us who you are traditionally, right? Where you come from. Of course, not everything. We know he's, well, I like to call him the Dr. Chester Gregory. He doesn't go by doctor, but he is a doctor, okay? But tell us who you are, like the nature of your talent and where you came from.
So my story with content creation starts actually with my great friend
No,
here.
we didn't get to content.
Eugene,
Tell us about artists first.
They know who we are. They know. See, this is what we do. We be fussing and arguing. I am an artist. I love to create. That's it.
Oh my God.
See what he got to deal with from me?
This is what happens when you get
There's an echo.
on.
They said there's an echo.
It's still the echo. He's Einstein echo. Okay, maybe we don't have to we can't get too loud. Where'd you get your earpiece in?
Yeah, I have the earpiece in. It's They said turn off Bluetooth. I may just have to go to a separate room.
You think so? Okay,
Yeah.
go for it. You go over there. Yep.
We may
All
be
right.
too close.
Twins going to a separate room, and in the meantime, I've got YouTube. You guys to see Chester Gregory. Actually, let me see if I can. Yep, close that door because I can turn him up over here, but then it doesn't matter because they still can't see you.
All right. Is this better? Let us know.
Everybody's saying echo. Okay, where's Gio? Earpiece made it worse. Okay, all right. Yes, we're in the same room, but it's better already. Kendra says it's better already.
Okay, cool.
All right. Let's try this again. Twin, please try again. I need to know. They need to know your resume, sir. Not where we started with content creation. We'll get there. But for those who don't know who Chester Gregory is, give us some highlights.
I am. You see. What? Ask me like.
Oh my
None of that
God.
stuff is who I am. Who I am is I'm an artist, and I have been in many disciplines and many channels and avenues of displaying art and encouraging people and just doing my best through any channel to help inspire people and to become better. That's it. I don't want to talk about who I am. I just want to get right to the thing.
I know, we got to get there. But it's important why I'm harping on this point, because I've got people who are coming from where you come from, who have experiences similar that you have, and think that social media or content isn't their answer, right? And so it's important that we set the stage for where you came from, okay? So let's start there, Twin.
All right.
Where did you come from?
Get me together. Okay.
Okay, where did you come from?
Where did I come from? I came from doing a lot of stage stuff. I was very shy, and I have to answer the question the way I need to, Eugene.
Understand? I'm here for the
we
answer.
be fussing. All right.
I'm here for the answer.
So this is my answer, my response. Derek, what up? There's another twin in here. I got
okay.
Okay. Anyway, so all right. So my journey with content creation. Right?
Oh my God, no, not content creation yet.
I gotta answer it, and then you can bring me back. So my journey with this started with me being on stage and only identifying with the work that I did on stage. Eugene is somebody who encouraged me to let go of all of that and get out of my head, get out of my own way, and start performing at open mics and start, just doing things outside of my comfort zone and not being so sensitive to criticism from other people. So for years, Eugene has been on my case about that, about like, get out of your head, stop worrying, and all of that stuff. So about 6 or 7 years later of Eugene fussing at me, trying to get me to share like more aspects of my personality publicly, and due to the pandemic and being home alone and being raised the only child and being in front of, nobody but the four walls, when you're only child growing up that way anyway, I started to let go of all that stuff and just start to share more of my personality. And then the more I saw that it resonated with people, it encouraged me to continue to get out of my own way. And all of those things that I was afraid of, like trolls and whatever, or like negative people, that stuff hasn't even been an issue. So for me, a lesson with that has been that your instincts, trusting your instincts and your intuition, and really people really understand your intent, your intention. And that will always resonate. So that's my answer. I know it's not exactly what you want to do.
That's okay. No, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
I had to go full circle.
I appreciate it. Okay, so tell us your the breadth of your acting experience, meaning how long have you been acting, and then even to the point where you started teaching acting.
I've been acting in shows and plays and stuff since I was a kid, and I always enjoyed teaching just as much as performing.
Yeah.
So it's always been a part of my life. My mom was a teacher. My mom always had me come in her classroom and do stuff with her, and so with the content that I do now, that's about like sharing things that I've learned. That's something that I enjoy just as much. So like just as much as being on stage or being in front of an audience, I enjoy being behind the scenes. And yes, since the 70s, Gio, forget you. But I enjoy that just as much.
Very good, very good. And so again, I want to harp on that. You actually had an acting workshop, right, for years.
Yeah, I had an acting workshop in Eugene's studio called Manifest Your Inner Shine, and from that we had some students that said that the techniques that we did resonated with them to this day. So, yeah.
Absolutely. And so I wanted to dig deep into just that piece of it as well, is because again, what you're doing now when it comes to content, which we're going to get into that. We're going to get into what's the benefits of you doing content now, kind of how that's helped your life or enhanced your life. What you're doing now is almost a little separate than what you were doing traditionally, right? As an actor, right? But you're still finding benefits in it. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So talk to me about that. Talk to the folks about that piece. How different is your content now than what you've traditionally done, and the benefits that you've received from doing content now?
So for me, it's all encompassed. Ever since I've been wanting to tap back into my intuition and instinct and feeling connected to God, I started leaning into sharing my authentic self, being apart from any work that I have done, any role that I have had the honor of portraying, any of those things. None of those things are me. I just started to really embrace sharing who I am. And so through a lot of self-work, through a year and some change of therapy, through letting go of things that weren't in alignment, it became easy to be, transparent. And now I only know how to be transparent. Like I can't be fake. And so the the things I share online and who I am and who I, it's all just one thing to me now. So like, so I'm silly, but I'm a nerd at the same time, you know what I mean? But I also grew up in Gary, Indiana, you know what I mean? So all of those things. And so I'm very grateful to be able to add some type of value and joy to people's lives from my experience.
Very good. Thank you, Twin. All right. So for those people who are just joining, to reset the room, again, we have Chester Gregory online, and we are talking all things content within the Content Creators app. I'm Eugene Bush of E-Tre Productions. I've developed an app where I teach people strategies on how to go viral and really how to use their everyday life to enhance the arts, right? And generally the people who get the most benefit out of it are folks who want to be in the arts and in entertainment, right? But maybe just not getting booked. Social media is a way for you to book yourself, for you to put yourself on the stage in front of the room and get real results, right? So let's dig into that, Twin. Tell us some of the things, or tell the folks some of the things that have occurred as a result of you taking social media serious and doing your content.
As a result of doing content and sharing who I authentically am, as a result of letting go of fears and letting go of self-doubt, as a result of me trusting that people will pick up my intention, which is to better people's lives in some kind of way through humor and or wellness or zodiac humor or whatever it is. It has opened the door for opportunities in things that I've dreamed of, so television, film, things like that, and just having a grassroots collective of people who get where I'm coming from. We have the same goals and same interests in mind, and so that's what has happened to me. And as I saw it resonate with you all, it encouraged me to go even further.
That's good, okay? And it's good and very broad. I want some specifics. I know people want some specifics. So you said content has opened doors for film and TV. What does that look like? Because you're doing zodiac and horoscope, really, and sharing yourself. Again, your silly side, your crystals, your beliefs, right? You're pouring your heart out onto social media very consistently. But then you said it's opened up doors for film and TV, which is what you were trying to transition to as an actor. So how's you now sharing your authentic self? What doors did it open?
I started getting phone calls from people feeling like they could relate to me from seeing the content and them picking up me being myself. He's a Leo. No, I'm a Sag. Eugene he's not a Leo. He's a Cancer. He's almost a Leo though. His birthday was not too long ago. Happy belated birthday, by the way.
Thank you so much, Twin. Appreciate that.
So it's opened doors to for me to have a couple of guest episodes on a couple of TV shows. It's opened doors for me to explore other ideas that I've been working on, that I've been wanting to do creatively, being behind the table and being a part of the creative process. And just opened a whole new network just from people relating to the content that I've been sharing.
Good. Excellent. Have you made any money from social media yet?
Yes. I make money from social media.
Okay, good. We don't have to dig into your pockets. Don't tell them how much money. We ain't got to go there. we ain't got to go there. But here is the reason I asked that question is because a lot of people think that social media is just a game. It's just fun. And you now are looking at a real established historical artist. Let me tell y'all, this man's so established. We're here at the National Black Theater
Festival.
National Black Theater Festival. We're here at the National Black Theater Festival, and I'm getting content for Chess, and we cannot walk anywhere and this man not be stopped. Not just, oh, you look familiar. That's what I get. You look familiar. Are you Lil Rail? No, I'm not Lil Rail. Okay.
I did spot that y'all looked like when I saw Nice Guy, whatever that is. Anyway, free guy.
Yeah, that's a new phenomenon that's never happened.
And he's from Chicago too.
Before, we're both from Chicago. I know Rail, and as close as we were together, We've never got that until recently. I think it's the glasses and the beard. I don't know. But I get that. You look kind of familiar. I kind of know.
You can get out.
Yeah. But Chess gets his whole government name. Okay. Chester Gregory! From across the street. People in the shopping center. Okay? People in the cars as we're driving past, right? This is an established artist who is on social media, right? And saying he's making money doing it, right? Now, he's far too humble to talk about himself. So that's why you see him shaking his head. So I'll be the one to do it for him. It's fine. But that's good. I really wanted to press that point home again for folks to understand that social media is a viable channel. So, Twin, from your experience, what would you tell those serious artists or entertainers who feel like social media is either a waste of their time or serious actors are not on social media?
I don't know. I feel like those people aren't here. I feel like the people who value social media are here. But to those that aren't, or people come to you and tell you that they don't value social media or whatever it is, then that's them and that's their journey. I was actually just having a talk with a few actors here at the National Black Theater Festival, and they don't use social media at all, and they don't find any value in it. And that's cool. Like, it's whatever works for you. But for me, personally, I have found value in it because I found ways to be creative every day. I found ways to be a part of a collective. I found ways to, add joy, add some type of value to the world. And then as I poured out, because I really pour a lot into what I create, and as I pour out, people pour back, and so it's a cyclical process. And so I think it can be whatever you want it to be, and you can find whatever you want to find, which is why I was saying intention is important. If you really create with the intention of bettering someone, then it takes you out of your own head, out of your own way, and all of that stuff. And then you start to focus on that, and then they start to pick up on it. And then they let you know that they appreciate it. And then that also encourages you to do something else, and then you keep going. And so that's the value that I found. More so than, because say somebody doesn't want, it's not really about, to me, it's not about, now it's somebody calling me for this or that or whatever. It's really just about connecting with people and them having some moment where they think, or there's some joy, or even if they just laugh a little bit because I'm silly. So, yeah.
Okay, good. And I love that part. The hashtag that we use within the app is Create to Connect, right? Greenlit is a event that we run in Atlanta. It's called Greenlit ATL. It's the largest film and TV networking event in the city. And it's the first Thursday, so it's actually coming up this next Thursday. If you guys are in the Atlanta area, make sure you check out Greenlit ATL. It's going to be phenomenal. But one of the hashtags we use there is Create, Don't Wait. We believe that people are too busy waiting on opportunities, waiting on a handout, waiting to get booked, waiting to get signed, waiting to get, right? And I truly believe what you're doing is you're just giving over your power to someone else, hoping that they put you on. When all in all, you have the power in your own hand to put your cell phone. The cell phone that you're using right now to watch us on could be that vehicle that you use to put yourself on. Right? So within your journey, Twin, how much have you invested in a whole lot of equipment? Like, do you have film equipment, and was it a hard kind of even financial thing to break to start getting your content out there?
No, I have no equipment. I do everything on my phone and TikTok. I edit in TikTok, all of that stuff. I have one ring light, and I have a blue screen that was gifted to me by a friend, Tony, from Chicago, also from Chicago House. And that's it, just on the blue screen, nothing else. But, but my heart and soul is I'm pouring into being silly or, aiming to be thoughtful in some kind of way.
That's what
Can we ask them if they have questions?
We can. Yeah, because I don't want to be on here too long because, we actually got stuff to do. So, yeah, if y'all have questions, start putting the questions in the chat now. We want to make sure you cover it. But thank you. I definitely wanted to, to highlight that, right? Because I own $100,000 of equipment. And I've been doing filmmaking and productions for over a decade. And so people would look at me and be like, of course, Eugene, you would say get into social media and all that kind of stuff because it's kind of easy for you because it's what you do. But again, you have a legitimate artist here who still is creating on his cell phone, right? And is, just told you guys, is getting real results and real benefits. So hopefully you guys learned that piece. Okay, Maggie Bush, that's the wife, guys. That's.
Hey, LLT.
She asked, "How did you find your niche?"
How did I find my niche? So I think one way that you can find your niche, and I kind of touched on this, I think, in an earlier video, or I meant to, or I have so many ideas written down, is look at your phone and look at what people call you for. What people call you for, that's already a service that you provide. If you're always giving advice, or if you always just can make people laugh or think about something or whatever it is, that's already a service that you're already providing. So think about that. Also think about when you walk into a room, what people say about you. Like, so with me, it was like, when people saw me, they were like, oh, here comes Chester. He loved them shapes and squares and zodiacs and blah, 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 blah. And he used to tease me, and it would piss me off sometimes. I'd be like, you know what? Forget y'all. Read between the lines. You know what I'm saying? So, how I found my niche with that is that I said, okay, well, they make fun of me for this, so now I'm just gonna dive into it rather than shy away from it. And then that's kind of how it started.
Good. And I saw Chess on his, in the journey as he's finding his niche. And I think one of the things that's important to know too is he didn't come out the gate doing zodiacs and horoscopes. That wasn't his first video, right? And I don't know if you've archived a bunch of that content, but if you look back, if he didn't archive it, Chess,
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Okay, no, go ahead.
I just saw a couple more questions. I don't want to leave them. Where did you find your inspiration?
Okay, but before you answer that, let me just get to this last piece. The last piece is as is on his journey to finding his niche, he tried a bunch of different things. Right? He was putting a bunch of different videos. He was dancing. He was singing. He was doing lifestyle stuff. Right? Don't even shake your head. I saw it. Okay, with my own eyes.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying I didn't like none of that when I was doing it.
Right. Okay. He didn't like it, but he took it off. And so that's the cool thing about the internet, guys, is that there is no such thing as first impressions are your only chance. You can have multiple first impressions.
I think one key, though, is to let go of an expected outcome. One thing that I've seen time and time again when people who have had videos or whatever, or content that reached people, it was never when they expected it to. My good friend Taylor, who's also Taylor Gordon, Rocket Queen, who is also a Cancer. We got Cancer up in here. Her first viral video was on the day she was frustrated and said, you know what, forget these people. I'm just going to go in here and beat these drums. And she did, and then boom. Ashley J, another person who creates a lot of content, her first viral video was like she just went in the car and just like, you know what, I'm just going to sit in this car and sing something. And then woke up the next morning and saw that it resonated. And so like, it was a similar process for me when I was just like, forget it. I'm just going to do this because I enjoy it or because I really want to express something. And that's that. I don't care, And so when you stop caring about the outcome, you let go of the outcome, you come out of an asking energy and you sit more into your power, and then it actually resonates with people. And so this is a principle that I have found in my experience to be universal. When you walk into a room for a job interview, when you walk into an audition, whatever it is, you have to let go of the outcome and say, you know what? It's going to be what it's going to be, but I'm going to go in here and be me. So that's my 2 cents on it.
Dope. All right, so I saw another question now. About how much time do you put into creating each share or post? Twin.
Okay. Yeah, I saw one too. So I'm going to answer these two. It said, like, where do you find your inspiration and about
Okay.
how much time? Okay, so where do I find my inspiration is, they talk about this in the book Big Magic. Anytime I have an idea, I honor it in that moment, even if I just write it down. And the more you do that, the more ideas will come to you. So I used to have to try to like sit and think of ideas. Now I have a whole note section full of ideas, so it's just a matter of me having enough time to create the videos and stuff, or whatever it is, or the episodes. So I keep in mind that there is abundance, that ideas are limitless. Like you all see me post about 2 or 3 other creators who also do Zodiac content. that's because there is abundance. Even if all of us attack the exact same subject, there's endless ways to do that. And so I'm just always in the mindset of abundance, and ideas are limitless. And so then it'll happen as such. How long does it take me to do each video? It depends. This last video took longer than expected. Actually, the longest process a lot of times is the research. It's gathering research and then figuring out how I can put it all together in 60 seconds or less. And then everything else is like, the recording and the editing don't take long. But the research part takes the longest. And I enjoy that. Yeah.
And I love that you made that point, though, because it's what we teach as well is just because you're posting every day, because I saw see another question is how important is the amount of posts or consistency? Just because you're posting every day or the requirement is to put out a lot of content doesn't mean that you're shooting every day. Right? It doesn't mean that you're researching and shooting and editing every day. I love that you guys just hear what he just said. He's taking his ideas, and as they come, he just honors it and writes it down. I do the same thing. It is so hard to come up with an idea in the moment when you need it. It's a whole lot easier as you're moving through life and the idea comes to you, you jot that thing down. So now when you get the time, that Saturday, that Sunday, whatever it is, you get the time to create, you just go back through your inventory and see what it is that you have, okay? And that's really the conception of the Content Creators app is how that was formed. In the app, in the community section, there's a whole inventory of trends. This is the process I was doing already. As I would see trends, I would make notes of them. So then I'd be like, okay, not only can I create that for myself, but as I work with other influencers, and they ask me for a TikTok or a viral video or whatever, I just refer back to my inventory and pick out some videos for them. Well, I've given that entire list, that community, to everyone in the app. That's really where the inception of that was formed. So again, you guys can get access to that within the Content Creators app. Okay, so Twin, why don't you address that? How important is the amount of posts or consistency to the success?
I think it's really important to. So one thing I think that I've learned from the world of content creation is that there is a niche for everything. Like I have a friend who does notary, and she gets a lot of viral views or whatever from notary. So who knows? There's a notary niche. So I think the important thing is to do it as it comes to you. So like some people that I know, enjoy posting, just like, a couple of times a month or maybe a couple of times a week. So I think it varies person to person. My friend Sean Derrick, another Cancer, who does, y'all know him as TikTok Jesus.
Oh, he's
he
hilarious.
He Jesus content seasonally, like according to like when it's about to be Easter and when it's the equinox and when it's going to be Christmas and all of that stuff. And he was trying to post like every day, but like now it just works where it's just more situational, where TikTok Jesus pops in to talk about a matter. You know what I mean? And so yeah, so I think it depends. Me myself, I try to post about like 3 times a week, just because I enjoy that process so much.
Awesome. I tell people to try to post, if you really want the real results, you want to post as many times as you can. Right? There is no such thing as posting too much. Just think your favorite channel, whether it's CNN, BET, whatever, how often are they at programs? How long do they stay on? Nowadays, they're staying on 24 hours a day, right? And so or even this morning, right? If you get up and walk throughout a day, how many times have you seen Apple? Anything from Apple? How many times have you seen anything from Pepsi? How many times have you seen anything from Nike, right?
To add to that, the one thing you did mention earlier is that one thing that I found that is important is consistency, right? And so I think with the Content Creators app and working with people who work with artists who are also looking to find ways to be creative and share content or whatever, I have found that being consistent is very important because you build a trust between your audience and it's greatly appreciated. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
so you all, but I've learned that from you all. So thank you. So consistency. So whatever it is, if it's 3 times a month, be consistent with that. If it's 3 times a week, stay consistent with that, and then that also helps the algorithm. I hate that word now, but that's just the truth.
Yeah. So many more lessons that can be learned, guys. I didn't want to take up too much time. We've been on here for 30 minutes already. 5 minutes of it was just arguing, so forgive us. But I hope y'all got some great value. I know I did, right? It's always good talking to my twin. We hang and talk all the time, but even talking online, right, to all you all, I hope you were able to see another side of Chester Gregory, right? Not the amazing artist, not the amazing singer, not just the amazing content creator, but now the amazing person, right, in his journey to share himself with you all. So I hope you guys would see how dope he is. Make sure you're following him, share his content, right? Make sure you're telling everybody about him. And if you also want that type of results within your life, download the Content Creators app. This game is in there, the lessons are in there, right? To get the same results or similar results that Chess is getting for your own self, right? We go on live once a week to coach people, to really pour into people. So again, we're not just hoarding all of this game and using it for ourselves. We're really providing it back, right?
They said I was feisty. Right, but before you go, so I want to let you all, I want to talk about you. I hate talking about. All right, so
right. Now he gets excited. Exactly.
And I want to know what questions y'all got. So before we go, real quick though, Eugene has been an amazing friend, amazing, loyal, consistent friend, and we had a friendship first before he even saw me, do anything artistically, and I love that because our friendship is actually about us being friends, and even though we sometimes bicker like we did in front of y'all, that's just how we do.
It's terrible.
But he's been instrumental in encouraging me and helping me get out my own way, helping me get out of my head and all this other kind of stuff, and saying like, just do it. And so I think, one thing that I hope that you find useful is to just dive in, just to try it. And there is a community of people in the Content Creators app who can support you, who can help you bounce ideas. And if you want to try things like trends and stuff like that, you can do that. They stay up to date on all of those things, even if it's just for the sake of learning how to edit and stuff like that, because this is a day and age when everybody needs to have a certain degree of studio equipment in their house. It's everybody has a phone now, almost everybody has a smartphone, and so you just have to learn how to use those tools so that you can then become as well-rounded of an artist as possible. So
yeah. So the app is not free. It's only $14.99 a month. It's damn near free. Right? We wanted to make it absolutely affordable because again, I think the game is so valuable. We could have charged $1,400 for the information that's in this app because of the lives that are being changed, but that really is not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to make the barrier so high that it was exclusive, right? I really wanted to be value add to multiple people. So again, $14 a month. You can get all of this game, get the trends that we post every week, over a dozen trends, get this game that we're coming on, weekly tutorials, and we've got an archive. You can see every live that we've had since the beginning of the year, every week.
Yes, and to add to that, right, because he's missing like the biggest thing, in my opinion. And the biggest thing is, yes, the app is $14.99, but what they also do is show you how to make money.
Right.
So the $14.99 is really just a small investment because you will get a return in your money because you'll learn how to make money online. And so that, so consider it more like a class or something like that when it's like you're getting something in return where it'll then pay for itself 10 times over.
There you have it. That's all I got for you. Okay, folks, get this app. Follow Chester Gregory. Thank you all so much. And we will see y'all on the next one. Appreciate you joining. Peace, family. You are crazy.
Thank you. Yeah, tell them you can show them how to make money. They don't care about that other stuff.
They can.
Great job.
Absolutely.
That was great.
Because you've been doing that, helping people make money.
Oh, absolutely.
You never mentioned that part, though.
Well, I really there's a couple more people that I want to get checks to from the app. You know what I mean? Because I want to show receipts. And right now it's just too specific. Like if I start showing receipts, they'll be like, "Oh, why are you showing people's bank account?" You know what I mean? So I want to start. I need a group of people who are making money, so I can show this demographics made this much. Da 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 da. So that's why I don't share the numbers specifically.
Well, no, you have to share the actual numbers. Just say that.
Oh, that we make
It's
people
true.
money.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I mean that's the end goal.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I would just say let people know that too. You know, so they don't. Then $14.99 don't look like much.
Got it.
It's like, oh, we're showing you the trends. It's like, okay, but you know, I'm paying. You know how folks.
Yeah.
But I'm paying $15 a month.
And
This costs
you can make
as
that back
much as
in one
my
deal.
Netflix, but you know.
You can literally make that back in one deal.